formatting. I hope you understood it. We'll make use of the text formatting tags and format the text as per our needs and as per the importance of the text. Okay, now let's study about links. Links are also known as hyperlinks. Hyperlinks are basically when you click on a link, you jump to another web page or another document. I hope you all remember the first sentence when I told in the intro, that is HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language, where the word hyper refers to links or navigation. Okay, now I will show you some examples and I will explain you the basic needs of links. Okay. Link is for making this link, we'll make use of an attribute href. Href is an attribute of an anchor tag, which I already showed you in an example. So let's make use of it. Href. So what will be there in this? Inside this inverted comma, the URL will be there. What the URL means, the part of the page which you are supposed to open on the click of the link. So in this we can make it in a two-way. The first URL is just giving the name of the file. So I already have a file index.html over here. So there's nothing over here. So I'll just give an okay. This is linked page. Okay. So I'll on a click of a link or on click of this click. When we click on the word click, we will be navigated to the index.html page. For that, I'll just write the index.html. So this is the path of the page. Why I've just given the name? Because the intro.html as well as the index.html both are in the same path. Okay. So when it is in the same path or in the same folder, we'll just give the name of the file. That's index.html or vice versa, something like that. But when it is in a different folder or in different path, we are supposed to give the full path. I'll show you later. Okay. But let's go with this. So when I click on the click, this index.html will get open. So I'll save this as well as I'll save this. Okay. So when I click on this, I got the index.html page open. That is, this is a linked page. Okay. Now I'll create another another file in some other folder. Okay. So let's see this. So I'll create a new folder over here. Okay. New folder. Okay. And I'll give this name link. Okay. Inside this, I'll save this as link to .html. Okay. So so I'll give a p tag inside this, and this is linked page 2. Okay. Now this was the first example which I told you, when both the files are in the same folder and the same path. Now the second will be of different folder, different path. Okay. Now here again another click 2. Okay. So here I'll give the full path of link2.html file. Okay, so now let's give the path of the file over here. So now I'll tell you how it works. Okay. So actually it goes from HTML file, right? It's HTML from here. Then it will go to link, and then it will search for the name link2.html. This is the actual process how it works. So we'll give the path as link / the name of the file link2.html. Please don't forget to put the extension .html. If you don't put it, then it will show you an error of 404. Okay, now let's run this. Again I click on 2. See, this is link page 2. Okay, this is how it works. These are the two ways of using this link. This is for when it is in the same folder or same file, and this is when it is in some other destination. Okay. Now let us see some more attributes of an anchor tag. And first I'll tell you the title. Okay, what's the basic use of a title? You would have observed when there's a link, and when you take the mouse over the link, the mouse turns into an hand, right? And at the same time, when the and is there will be a title below it stating some content in it. Okay, so the content which will give now in this title, in this inverted comma, will get displayed over here. So for this, let me give as link to. Okay, so when I take the mouse over the click to, you will get an title of link to below it. Okay, so let's try this. Okay. See, you got the title as linked to. So rest all are the same, just giving a title for that link. Okay, so I'll show you another attribute, that is target. Target is basically to tell the browser that where should this web page open, either in the same window or in another new window or a new tab, something like that. So for first tag will make use of an parent. Okay, parent. Okay, now let's run this. Okay, when I click on play, see, it's getting open in the same page, which is the default setting. So now let's see something else, which is the blank. I'll make use of it over here. Target is equal to blank. Now this click to, that's the page or link to.html, will open in a new tab. Okay, let's run this. See, the intro.html is over here, and this link to.html is open in a new tab. Okay. Okay, now let's learn about add elements. Following are the add elements. The first one is the title tag. Title tag means basically giving a name to a web page or website. The next one is style tag. The style tag is basically giving a property to the website to design or the formatting for it, which will be explained to you in the upcoming CSS videos. But in simple, style is giving a property to the website. Okay, and the next one is meta tag. Meta tag means metadata, which is also known as data of data, giving data of a website. For example, the name of the author or some description of the website example comes under the web meta. Next one is the link tag. Here the main use of this link is to link the external CSS or the external style sheet which we have to use for the properties of the website. Okay, even this will be taught to you in the upcoming CSS videos, but basically it's linking the external style sheet. And the next one is script. It is used to define a JavaScript. That's all. Okay, now I will show you some examples related to it. Okay, now let's go on for a new one. Title. Okay, as this is the first page, we'll give this title as first page. Okay, if you would have observed this before doing these things or before giving a title, the name always in the tab is to be the name of the file, that is intro.html. But after giving a title, this intro.html will turn or will change as per the content in the title tag. See, first page, I have given it as first page, so it's changed to first page. This is the main use of the title. And next is style. As I told, it will be told in CSS. Now let's go for meta. Okay, when we come to meta, we are supposed to know 3 attributes. Let's know what are those 3. The first one is the care set. Care set is basically the character set, and the second one is the name, and the third one is the content. There is a relationship between this name and a content. We can give three types of name. One is the description, the second one is the keyword, and the third one is the author. Okay, what's the relationship between this name and this content? The name, when you give the name as description, it basically means you are describing your web page. So that description should be in your content. And when it comes to keyword, keyword is basically used in SEO, that is search engine optimization. You can give your keywords like HTML, CSS, Java, e-commerce, etc. And when it comes to author, when you give the name as author, you are supposed to give your author name in the content. Okay. Now let's see some examples of this. One is cassette, the second one is name, description, content. I'll say that this is a demo page. Okay, and let's go for another one also. Meta, name is equals to author, and the content is equals to George. So I've given the name of author. So when you see when you give the name as description, it should always be the description of the web page or something which you like to describe. And when you give the name as author, please give the